everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Meet the Team. We're here chatting to Vicky, co-managing director of Opus Vita. Let's get into it. So, Vicky, can you start by telling everyone a little bit about yourself and your role within the business?
Yes, so my background is e-commerce and many other things. I've run a few different companies in the past that have done well. So I've managed large companies, looked after lots of different people, lots of employees, and then tried to sort of downsize what I wanted to do and try and have a nice, calm home life, work-life balance, which is what Opus Vita is all about, to be honest. So yeah, role within the business. So when Laura came to me with the idea, she knew I'd need like a business plan of some sort, because my liking of spiders wasn't that great and I was a little bit scared, to be honest with you. So when she mentioned spiders, I was like, no. And she went, no, hear me out. So yeah, once she did her business plan with me and I was like, sounds like a good idea. And when I saw the spiders, I was like, oh, actually quite cute. I can see why people like these. So my role then became, Laura is obviously runs most of it. She does the creative side. You'll see her way often than me on here. I tend to hide behind the scenes, to be honest with you. But we all do a lot. And my main role is I'm just good at managing and I can see problems and how we can change things, that kind of thing. I manage the website. I do all the accounting. We have regular sort of team meetings and stuff like that. So I just make sure we're running nicely and Laura's happy, the team's happy. And we all know what we're doing most of the time. Yeah, so I'm just good at managing and running companies. But I do love Opus Vita and what it is and what it stands for. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I do. It doesn't sound like much, but it is. But it is
a lot.
It is
You're
a
the
lot.
one that comes. You're the business brain.
Business brain. Apparently, I'm the business brain.
Yeah, she really
behind
is.
it. Yeah.
Okay. How did your? I suppose you've already answered this. How did your journey with Opus Vita begin?
Yeah. Okay. We'll go back to that. So it was literally sitting on the bed with my wife Laura. She told me about these spiders, which I knew about anyway because I knew she liked them. And then gave me the full business plan. I googled it. Was like, yeah, okay, let's give it a go. And I think with my background, I was like, well, I can set up a website. We can do that. You can start making the bits, doing all that kind of stuff, and that's pretty much where it started. From Laura sort of trying to persuade me to take on spiders in the house. I did say no to tarantulas, but they've kind of crept into the scene as well, actually. But I still won't touch them. But yeah, so it started small. We didn't realise how big it was going to be, to be honest with you. But at the time, we didn't really care because it was something that I knew Laura loved and enjoyed doing. And it was going to just be a hobby. And obviously it is where it is now.
Yeah. Yeah, it started off as a 2-woman show.
It did. Yeah. No, it's many women. Yeah. And there is a boy.
Yeah. We have Sam.
Yeah.
You'll meet him in a later video. Yeah. Okay, so what does being a managing director involve on a day-to-day basis?
It's never ending, to be honest. So I deal with mainly the admin side of stuff. It's all behind the scenes, dealing with the back end of the website, with Google, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, making sure all the feeds are working and all that kind of stuff. So it's all the stuff that hurts your head. Where Laura does all the creative side.
Yeah.
I do get involved with that as well. A little bit where I can, but
done some walnut hides, haven't you?
Done some walnut hides. Yeah. I did that as me. Yeah, do the walnut hides in one of the videos. I try and help out where I can with the creative side of stuff, but I'm just better off with my brain, doing all the admin and accounting and just the main running of the back end of the business.
Okay. What would you say is the most rewarding part of your role?
Okay, so this is probably the only job I've really sort of owned, or business I've owned, where everyone's like really happy. I'm not saying it's been unhappy, but it's just a really enjoyable experience being here. And I think having the spiders, and just how friendly they are and cute they are, they make you feel good.
Yeah.
My favourite is mantis, to be honest with you. I am the fan of the mantis. They've crept in as well, haven't they? Yeah. They're my thing. But I do love the jumpers as well. I will handle them. My fear of spiders is completely gone, to be honest. So that's a positive out of it as well. So the rewarding part, I think, is having everyone working in the team, including myself, just being really happy and enjoying themselves. But not only that, it's then our customers experiencing their first spider or second or third spider, and the joy out of like making all the decor that we do. We try to make it, funny, but work with the spiders as well and looking after them. And our customers buying those and posting them again on social media, and it's just a great experience. And
Lola's come to join.
there's the dog come to see us. It's about, again, I always go about work life, because that's what Opus Vita means anyway. It's the work life balance. So it's be able to have that for us, not only us, but our customers as well. And Lola.
Yeah. Okay. So a lot of our community sees the finished products, but not the work that goes into them. What happens behind the scenes that people might not realise?
A lot of swearing. Mess. Smells. As in the maggots and stuff like that.
That's not a nice smell.
Not the greatest smells, but we have plenty of windows open and candles on everywhere. But a lot of work goes into it, and I think a lot of thought as well. So we've got some stuff coming up soon, actually, which is fun, and it just updates your enclosure and stuff.
It's a constant planning, isn't it? We're always planning ahead for what's coming, so that we can keep you sort of, guessing what we're doing, but also at the same time excited for what's coming.
Absolutely. And I think that's it, because we sort of compare having a spider to like having fish.
Yeah.
And then, we've got tropical fish as well. We've got a pond as well with fish. Yeah, they're great and that stuff, but it's not very often you change up your tropical tank all the time, do you? They're there swimming around, and it's great. But I think with the spider, because you can properly interact with it, you want it to almost like,
a refresh
every now and then, and recreate their little experience, and it looks different, and it looks cool on the shelf with its new decor, whether it's a Christmassy decor or Halloween or an Easter decor or whatever is it, or some sort of Valentine's thing. It's keeping it fresh for you and them, and it just makes it just the whole experience is what it's about, really.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so Opus Vita's always developing new ideas and products. What's your favourite part of the creative process?
Staying away from it.
That's Laura's domain.
That's Laura, Hannah. They sort of crack on with that. That's Laura's thing. She absolutely loves. I mean, her favourite things are spider islands.
She has
she
loves
time to do that. Absolutely loves. A lot of thought and love goes into those. I'm more kind of the practical side of things, where I'll be cutting stuff up with a saw and all that kind of stuff, making the mess, like doing the walnuts, like Leanne was saying, doing what I can, sticking magnets on occasionally and all that kind of thing, making sure they're all working. So I would say creative side, I probably do stay away and leave it to the people that are good at it. It's safer.
Okay. So is there a particular enclosure design or project that you're most proud of?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Domus. And the reason, I mean, it's probably been answered already, the reason we created the Domus was because we bought enclosures to start with, and they were just rubbish, to be honest. And our spiders escaped. They're a pain to put together, and they just weren't very practical. So we designed the Domus. And I put some ideas to Laura, because I'm sort of good at that, and she was like, "Oh, that could work because of this, or that can't work." But between us, we managed to sort of create something that was really versatile, pretty much the whole of your spider's life. So the Domus will keep going. We keep tweaking it, as you know, every now and then, the different versions, like the new one's coming up soon. But as it is, it's really good, even the very first version. So we're proud of that. I think we'll probably do a few more enclosures down the line, maybe. Might have something coming up again soon. I think that's always going to be our base model.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah,
it's practical. It just works for everyone, doesn't it? Really, and it's so easy. Feeding, misting.
Yeah.
And even interaction. And if you want to get your spider out for handling, it's you just take the top off, and it's really easy to manage. But we have got some models coming that are very similar, but we're not going to give too much away on that.
And actually, if anyone has any ideas how we can make it any better, let us know.
That's very good. Good idea, actually. Yeah, we're always looking for ideas. So if there's like something in our enclosures that you think that could work, or maybe you'd like to see less of, or you'd like a bit more of something else, just pop them in the comments, and we're always ready to take your notes on board. Okay, so what has been the biggest milestone for Opus Vita during your time with the company?
Yeah, I think, well, the biggest milestone is that we're still here.
Yeah.
And, you never know what hobby turns into. And I think for me, in owning previous companies, I always say if you make it for 3 years, your third year, if you made it to your third year, then you're an established business, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
And obviously we are, all of us. And you learn, along the way. But I think it's hitting the 3-year goal, which we've done.
Yeah.
And onwards and upwards, you know what I mean? It's not about growing and just making
Selling as
loads of
much as
money.
you
It's not
can,
all
yeah.
about that. It's just about being authentic in who we are and our love for the spiders and what we do and helping other people.
And like Laura's very big on the educational side of things.
Absolutely.
She loves to teach people about these spiders and teach them that not all spiders are scary. You know, they're just creatures living along the same as us, basically.
Yeah.
And she can help people get over their fear, which she has done. Vicky, for one.
I did.
I'm another one. I mean, I'm not quite 100% there yet.
Yeah.
But with the jumpers, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'm fine with the jumpers.
Did you find out with the big garden spiders, I'm still a bit wary of, but I won't kill them.
No, of course.
I will get a glass and put it over. Where before I would have run a mile.
Yeah.
So,
I would have been like, get rid of that
something. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
now I just can't. I don't want to hurt them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it makes you appreciate
Yeah, definitely.
insects more, actually.
Yeah.
And actually their little lives and little bodies are not that bad. They're just scared of us.
Yeah. And I think it's because other spiders don't tend to have the eyes, do they? That's what makes jumpers so
Absolutely.
cute. They've got the little eyes, they tilt their head, they interact with you. Whereas like your general house spider, it's just there, isn't it? You can't see its eyes, it's just there.
And they're proper skittish as well. So you can't really handle them, they'll be all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, where the jumpers are
so
completely
fast as
different.
well.
Yeah, they're really fast, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, where are we? So, looking back, what's something you've learned from helping the business grow?
Ooh, what have I learned? How to not be scared of spiders, obviously, is the first one. How I think a hobby, well, no, I've had a hobby and turned it into a business before, but I think having a hobby like this, especially for my wife Laura, where she loves it, have something you love doing every single day can become more than you ever thought it was and become your part of your life, really, and not be a problem. So I think, and say again, having this work-life balance, Opus Vita, knowing that we can work, we do work from home. We've got big, buildings in the garden and stuff we have to store stuff. But it is pretty much home-based, to be honest with you. I know our employees come here to work. And just having that life balance is great because we've got loads of animals here as well, so we can take care of them. Saw Lola the dog; she's relaxing down here now, covered in hair. We can look after dogs. We've got cats, we've got fish, and we've got kids obviously as well. And it's been able to sort of be here for all of them. So I think what I've learned is that you can create a business that works for you, whether it's home based or not. It's doable, and we love it, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk spiders. How did you first get involved in the hobby?
Okay, so that's going back to Laura and talking about, we actually went on holiday to Cyprus and she was babbling on about it then, actually, and because there were some little jumpers out there and they were quite cute. There was one on me and I was just like, not that worried about it. And then obviously then we had the moment sitting in the bedroom just going and her telling me all about it, and that's literally how it started.
You can't not be with Laura and not have a spider.
No. She encourages everybody to have a spider. And so many people have actually come in and gone, there's no way I'm gonna have a spider, and then all of a sudden they've got one.
That was me. I've got 2 now.
There you go, 2. I've got one. There's like everyone sort of turns like, no, and then
I wouldn't even go in the spider room when I first come around here. I was just like, I ain't going in there. Where are they first? And she's like, it's okay, they're over there. And I walked in, and then she just casually got one out in front, and I was like, what are you doing? And then that was it. She was like, I'm not going to encourage you to hold it, don't worry.
That's it.
And then I just saw the way she handled it, and I was like, and then she had a baby out, like literally a little bean actually. That's my very first spider that I interacted with, and I was just like, okay, I'm going to be brave. And she was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, go on then. And then I was like this, and then he was like literally sat on my hand, and I was just like, oh my God. And then he tilted his little head and that was it. I was gone.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the head tilting, the way they sort of look at you. And
I was like, actually, they're not that bad.
They start cleaning themselves.
Yeah,
and
so cute.
it's just, they're great.
Okay, cool. Do you have a favourite spider?
I do. It's always going to be Clem, our first one. Yeah, our very first spider. She was amazing. And it's, we had our desk together. Me and Laura sort of work in the same sort of office space, and she used to sit on our desk, and that's how I actually got to love them so much, because you just look up, they'll be doing something different, or they'll be hiding around the little hide, or eating a fly,
and they watch you as well, don't they? They're like
and then they
interested
would watch
in what
us.
you're doing.
Absolutely. And you'd be moving around, they'd follow you around, and so they're watching you, and it's you just suddenly realise they've all got personalities. They are all completely different as well, and it just amazed me actually. So Clem would always be my favourite.
Okay. If you could design your dream enclosure with absolutely no limits, what would it look like?
Okay, so this actually came up in a conversation the other day. So it wouldn't be for a spider, it would be for us. So if we could have like a really cool office.
Yeah, I remember us talking about this actually.
So it would be a really big enclosure basically, but it would be for our office. That would be,
I like that idea.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
That might be something we might have
maybe
to try.
maybe like a bit like maybe not quite the Domus, maybe like the Fidus that we used to have, slightly smaller one. Not the Domus, we'd have stairs going up, kind of thing.
Have a rope bridge.
So maybe down the line when we get a little bit bigger, we sort of, I don't know, we build like a warehouse that looks like
I like
a
that idea actually.
Yeah.
Can you imagine people having houses like spiders?
Absolutely. That'd be cool.
It's so much fun going up and down the rope bridges.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So time for a quick fire round. So first thing, tea or coffee?
Coffee, definitely.
Sweet or savoury?
Ooh, depends what mood I'm in.
Okay. Take that one.
Both together actually is my favourite.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of having like a chocolate bar and some like Pringles, and having Pringle chocolate.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Oh, early bird.
Your favourite Opus Vita enclosure? You've kind of already answered.
Yeah, it's got to be the Domus. Yeah, actually, it's going to be the newest Domus actually.
Yeah. Okay. Most used emoji?
Oh, heart.
One word the team would use to describe you. You should know this one.
Fidgety.
No, I wouldn't say.
Oh, I don't know. What would you describe me? I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, we call her boss lady.
Oh, boss lady. Yeah. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah,
because she's the one with all the
boss lady. There you go. I like that. That's okay.
Okay. Finally, what are you most excited about for the future of Opus Vita?
Oh, we've got loads of plans. So more live food for different animals, maybe as well. More spiders. Maybe mantis. We might go into a little bit more on having as a pet. Maybe we start breeding mantis, that kind of thing.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I don't know how easy it is to do that actually, but
something to look into.
Or
if anyone's got any advice,
absolutely.
Feel free to let us know.
But I think it's just doing what we're doing now,
and
just growing it bigger. Because the trouble is, we run out of stuff really quickly. We're trying to make stuff all the time, especially the food. So you've got plenty of stuff for your own little pet at home. But we run out, so it's trying to sort of up the production a little bit, which means more staffing, a bit more space, that kind of thing. So it's just we want to slowly grow. So we're here for everybody and everybody's needs, basically.
Okay. And lastly, is there anything you'd like to say to our amazing community before we finish?
Yeah, thank you if you order from us now. And now if you're scared of spiders, it's a great place to start. It really, really is. And I think the first reaction, a bit like me, is no, I'm having a spider, I'm scared of him. I think once you've experienced one, it changes everything. It really does, specifically the jumping spiders, because they are completely different to any other spider. And tarantulas. Don't start with tarantula. They're too big.
I'm not a big lover.
Yeah, we do have
I
one,
appreciate them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I don't want to handle them. Maybe one day, but not too fast. But I think what they bring you, and it sounds a bit cheesy, but it's not like you get a tropical fish tank and you get the fish. You think, oh, so my life's amazing now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, they're great. They're nice. And, when you're sitting down in that room with the fish tank, they're quite nice in the background kind of thing. The spider's completely different, and because it's portable as well, you can literally take it anywhere with you. And the amount of our actually customers I know that use them on their work desk, because it's having a companion, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the other thing is they're affordable. You know, they're not really not expensive. Once you've got the kit, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can give this little pet like a really long life, because, you know, in the wild they don't last as long, they get eaten. So actually, you know, having them in our enclosures or any enclosure, it gives them much more longer life as well, and happy little life too.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for joining us today and giving us a behind the scenes look of a co-managing director.
You're welcome.
If you've got any questions for Vicky, write them in the comments, and again I will pass them on to her and she will get them answered for you. But thanks for joining us, and we will see you for part 4. Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.